Hey y'all. We gonna get us a reading for the collector. As you know, I've already began my pre-shuffle before I press the record button. So I'm gonna cut the deck and we're gonna get into it with the main energy for the collective. Now collective, bottom of the deck, we got the justice card, Libra energy. Okay. So we know that justice speaks of balance, okay? It speaks of truth, honesty, all right, accountability. Justice speaks of like cause and effect, okay? Action, reaction type energy, okay? So, yeah, something is being made fair, something is being balanced out. Also, first card out, Ten of Pentacles. All right, second card, Temperance, Sagittarius energy. That's letting me know that when it comes to like your inheritance, when it comes to your foundation, your security, your contribution that you made to your family, baby, you done healed something. Okay. And with this Ace of Pentacles, it seems as if you're being gifted an opportunity, a promotion. Okay. Your money is balancing out. Yeah, it's something about the material. Things are manifesting for you in the material and balancing out. We got Hierophant, Taurus energy here. Okay. So it's something about like you being part of something big. Okay. It's something about a promotion, you being promoted to like head of, you being a leader. Okay. Yeah. It's something about like spirituality, okay? Your knowledge, your wisdom, again, tradition, okay? Structure, rules, discipline, like you, yeah. Organization, this is priest, pope, like contracts, agreements. All right. This could even have something to do with like the industry. You know what I mean? You done got some type of stability where again you have been boosted up. Mm-hmm. A different bracket. What's going on with this? You are a teacher of some sort. It's something where again you teach people something specific. Could definitely have to do with knowledge. You give opportunities to heal when it comes to inheritance family. So you help people break generational curses. World card Capricorn energy. You could do this online. Okay. Yeah. It's something about you having some type of success, completion, accomplishments, achievements. Something is online. Yeah. So you on a worldwide like stage. All right. You got some type of platform or something. Definitely seen as a healer. Definitely seen as inspirational. Definitely like you give guidance, healing. Mm-hmm. Role model energy. Okay. Queen of Wands. Fire sign feminine. Okay, if not a fire sign feminine, it's something about your confidence. It's something about you being very attractive, you being very loyal, dedicated. This even give like a little witchy vibes. Okay. Yeah. You may be very sexy. Okay. Ten of Cups. Yeah. See, it's something about you confidently manifesting your Ten of Cups. This Ten of Cups is going to speak of like this wish come true, dream come true, harmonious energy, emotional fulfillment. All right. Definitely like a comfort. Mm-hmm. Ten of Swords. You may have had to sacrifice a family dynamic that betrayed you. Yeah, see, it's something about some type of backstabbing here that was going on. Okay, and I use the word sacrifice. I'm getting 12 cups. I took the 2 cups that's on the temperance energy, okay, and added them to this 10 cups right here. All right, that 12 is gonna be Pisces energy. It has a lot to do with perception. It has a lot to do with like releasing, letting go, surrendering. All right. It has a lot to do with somebody's point of view. You had to stop thinking that again, shit was okay that was not okay. All right. It definitely gives a painful ending. You had to release it first. All right. Yeah. See, hangman. You had to release this. Let it go. Surrender it. Motherfuckers, yeah. It was too much betrayal, too much deception. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Yeah, see, it's also something about like being stuck. Okay, somebody may have wanted you stuck in your head when it comes to this betrayal. Okay, it's something about a family when it comes to a Queen of Wands. Uh huh. Okay, and some type of fulfillment, completion with a marriage. All right. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. That way they was gonna get this opportunity to heal and balance out. So somebody thought that they was gonna take your shit. Pretty much. She was gonna swipe your shit and she was gonna run off into the sunset. You see how I just read that energy backwards, telling you what you had to let go of. But baby, when we was coming forward, moving on up like the Jefferson. Okay, so that's definitely future energy and that's past energy. Perception has definitely changed. Okay. Message understood. You also know that Pisces is the house of hidden enemies as well too. So yeah. Okay. Lover card. Look, Gemini energy. It's something about you happen to release like lovers, people that you love, people who you thought, you know what I mean, you was in sync with. It was some type of unified energy. It's like, yeah, nah. It was not. They didn't fuck with you like you fucked with them. These people actually like to see you struggle. They like to, you know what I mean? Because it's something where people was viewing you and they was holding you to a certain caliber collective where if they did not compete with you, you know what I mean? It made them feel a certain type of way. So to see you struggle, it made them feel like you were like them. So now you're not better. Or now you, Lord forbid, you have to ask somebody something like you need them. You come to them authentically. It's like they gonna give it to you, but then they gonna tell other people that you had to call and you had to ask for it, baby. Okay, the gifts with strings attached and different things like that. Eight of Wands, yeah. Mm-hmm. See, it's something about a whole lot of communication going on when it came to the truth, right? Clarity about Two of Pentacles, somebody juggling, look, some type of friend or something like that. Hermit Virgo and secrecy. Mm-hmm. Okay, Five of Swords. See, it's something about somebody being a bully, somebody being mentally manipulative, all the rest of that. Ten of Wands. Yeah, burdening you. They was gonna burden you. Make you work hard. Eight of Cups, only for them to walk away. Emperor energy. Look. Divine masculine. Walk away and be a divine masculine because they was gonna take your essence. They was gonna take your Ten of Pentacles. They was gonna take your healing. They was gonna take this opportunity. They was gonna take this contract. They was gonna take that success, baby. This, yeah, yeah. Mm. Okay. Charming. Look, when it came to this Four of Wands, this proposal. Okay, whatever this community, this home energy is, somebody was gonna sweep everybody off their motherfucking feet with lies, all in the illusion. Look, planning to have some type of success, baby. They was obsessed with this shit. Nine of Pentacles. It was the lifestyle. It was the lifestyle. Mm-hmm. Mm. So somebody must come from nothing. Cause I hear that ain't that Jeezy when he said I used to have nothing, but now I got a whole lot of everything. So I come through stunting. And when I'm done, the whole world gonna know my name or some shit like that. Yeah, look. They was calm. They was patiently waiting. Mm-hmm. Five of Cups. It's something about like them having some type of guilt, shame, remorse, but they still presented themselves as being very playful with you, very innocent, very gullible, very naive. All right. Mm-hmm. Chariot, Cancer energy. See, it's something about somebody moving forward. Three of Swords when it came to breaking your heart. Knight of Swords, they just was waiting to seize the moment. They was waiting to seize the moment, waiting to lay your ass to rest. I kid you not, Six of Swords, but you left. You released the situation is what you did. And you healed from whatever the betrayal, whatever the backstabbing was. Nine of Wands, seeing you protected yourself. Okay. Yeah. See, it's something about you being wounded, but you took the action that you needed in order to establish some type of boundary, some type of protection. Star card, Aquarius energy. Yeah. See, it's something about like you gaining enlightenment, Eight of Pentacles, when it came to what somebody was working on, what they was doing. You may have even protected yourself from an Aquarius that was working with another person as well, too. Okay. It could have been a feminine and a masculine energy working together. Aquarius and Virgo or something. Mm-hmm. Ace of Wands. Yep. See, it's something about a new project. Two of Swords being at a standstill because Tower Aries energy has been a sudden intense change. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. Somebody is holding back. Two of Wands when it comes to whatever the plan was. Okay, Two of Pentacles because now they gotta adjust. They gotta make adjustments. They gotta prioritize. Strength card, Leo energy is something about some type of influence. Two of Cups when it comes to some type of partnership. Okay, whatever this commitment is, whatever this agreement, this mutual agreement, 10 of Wands to do this work. Moon card, I already said that, behind the scenes. Okay, Cancer, Pisces energy when it comes to this Queen of Cups, baby. This Queen of Cups ain't even got to be a water sign. Somebody is highly intuitive. Somebody is highly psychic. Somebody is able to see beyond that motherfucking veil, and they seen this Three of Pentacles here. Whatever this collaboration was, okay, yeah. Because, see, somebody teamed up and then they paid, okay, a King of Wands, fire sign masculine. Yeah. These people teamed up. And then it's something about generosity when it comes to this lifestyle, when it comes to this Nine of Pentacles, when it comes to getting this foundation. Look, Knight of Wands, baby, with the Chariot. This motherfucking Magic Don Juan right here. This motherfucking fire sign. Okay. Very confident, very motherfucking attractive, strength, all the rest of that. Five of Wands. Yeah. See, it was a whole lot of competition, a whole lot of competing. And we got the High Priestess again with the Cancer, Pisces energy, baby. Somebody's intuition illuminated this. Sun card, Leo energy when it came to this Four of Wands, this community, injustice, Libra energy. You goddamn it, balance something out. Judgment, Scorpio energy. I'm telling you, it's something about your awareness. You calling judgment on the situation. Page of Swords, and now somebody is watching. Again, Seven of Pentacles. It's something about them watching your investments or watching something that you are invested in. Because Seven of Swords, again, they still being sneaky. Somebody is plotting. Nine of Cups on how to get their success. Yeah, we got Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius energy. It's something about karma. It's something about destiny. Somebody feels like they're destined, Emperor energy, to be like this authoritative figure, to be powerful. Like, hey, and see, this is funny because somebody feels like they're destined to be this simply off of their age. Okay. This is the type of person, though, that has a lot of experience underneath their belt, yet they did not get the fucking lesson. So it was a waste of time. Okay. They still thinking with like 90s brain, 80s brain, whatever it is, way back, you know what I mean, where you come from, bitch. We in motherfucking 2026, already on our way to 2027. You better step your ass up. Okay. Yeah, this the type of person that'll try to pick a fight with like a younger person. You know what I mean? It's like that motherfucker 18, baby. They ain't got no years worth of damage on their body. They finna work your ass out. So you already know what you gonna have to do off top. Because if you get them the motherfucking position, baby, they got more stamina, they got more breath, they ain't got all that wear and tear on your body. But you know how you had some folks. Now, some of them older folks do be getting in them young folks' ass, but some of them young folks tear them old folks up. Especially when you got the old folks that still want to act young. It's giving me again that. Okay. That Drewski skit. I don't know if y'all seen it when he was like the older dude that be around the YNs and he kept on getting in the camera talking about I raised him. And it's like, bitch, okay, so you raised him. Why the fuck is you out here all in a mix and all the rest of that now? What happened to the days when parents used to say, I'm not your little friend? I know I was raised like that. Boy, my mama, it took me to get grown, well off into my 30s for my mama to even, you know what I mean? Cause I was raised on that. I'm not your friend. I'm not your motherfucking friend. I'm not the hey. So yeah, nah. Right. Four of Swords. Something has been laid to rest when it comes to this foundation. When it comes to whatever it was that you was building with this individual, it has been laid to rest. Okay. We got Eight of Cups here. It seems as if, again, you're leaving behind something that is no longer emotionally fulfilling. Okay, it's something about you being patient enough. And now 8 of Cups, you don't feel it anymore. Okay, yeah, 5 of Swords. See, it's something about somebody being possessed by trying to steal an opportunity from you. Like this is something that was really, on a person's mind, running them ragged, baby. Even it's something about you going to sleep before somebody. Okay, this person used to be up late at night trying to access your energy, do things to you. It's something about you being in a vulnerable state. Okay, yeah, when it comes to this money, when it comes to this opportunity, it's something about mental manipulation when it comes to your wisdom, when it comes to this tradition and authority. Yeah, so somebody is giving like wizard, warlock energy. Yeah, see, look, Empress, it's something with a Taurus, something heavy with a Taurus. You may be a Taurus, okay? Because the Empress just came out, divine feminine. All right, and that's Taurus energy, and then the Hierophant is here. That's Taurus energy as well, too. Somebody is definitely seen as very high value, like royal. Yeah, strength card, Leo energy. This Empress has some type of strong ass influence. Hey, on the internet, it's something with your internet presence. I kid you not. Like you are the shit. And it's not even in a negative way. Like you're very humble, you're very loving, very giving, very inspiring again. It's like what you give, you promote growth. Okay, you just had to first realize again, like Common with that casting your pearls amongst why, and you had to realize that the people that you were trying to water had no interest in growing. Okay, aka the watering, the intuition, the healing, the giving ideas, the giving compassion. Yeah, no, they will take that shit and then they will turn around and throw it back in your motherfucking face. These are the type of people that'll make it seem like you ain't do shit for them, not ever. You was never there. What the fuck are you talking about, collective? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. 9 of Wands. See, so it's something about like you protecting yourself. Okay, you being on guard, you having the resources. Yeah, see, it's something about like you being confident as well too when it comes to the hard work that you have done due to the past experiences that you have had with this 10 of Cups. 6 of Swords. See, I don't think that a person realizes that either, collective. When you be in a position where you forced with your back against the wall and you got to deal with things that you never imagined dealing with before, if ever you find yourself in a fucked up position, it be you've had that experience. Okay, like this 10 of Cups, aka you have no issue with releasing anything or letting anybody go now because you've already had to heal from that. You had to heal from those restrictions. You've had to heal from holding on to things that was actually causing you harm. Things, people, environments, like you've had that experience. And you also had the experience and the validation of seeing that once you release that shit, life got better for you. So, baby, anytime anything seems to cause any disruption moving forward or any little shaking of your peace, out the window with it. Like you have no issue with releasing it. Mm-hmm. So it's like, yeah, nah. Okay. A forgive and forget. Like I have forgiven you and I'm forgetting your ass now. I'm not forgetting what you did. I'm forgetting you as a motherfucking whole situation. Forgiven. Okay. So yeah. With you choosing calmer waters, it's been a sudden intense change to this whole 10 of Pentacles. Everybody who betrayed you, because that 10 of Cups is giving me, it's like individual people. You could have had up to 10 people betray you. They sacrificed the love that you had for them. They sacrificed the harmony. Okay, because again, it's making me feel like you the type of person where once you're aware, you're aware. Once you up, ain't no going to sleep. You know what was done. Like, bitch, just yeah, no, 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 no. Look, 7 of Wands. I was just finna say, unless they gonna run you your rounds individually. You hear the sirens. I don't know if you can hear them or not, but the sirens outside. You know, it's like it could be some smooth negotiations going on here. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's something about you defending yourself. Okay. You changed some type of action that you was taking. Mm-hmm. You stood up for yourself. I kid you not. Stood up for yourself and release this shit. Cause my thing is, if even with the competition and everybody gunning, it's like you putting yourself in a position where you up for grabs. You know what I mean? Shit. Mm-hmm. Look, shit. Two of Wands. Yeah, see, it's something about like a plan, a hidden plan. You defended yourself when it came to this hidden plan because it's something about like the perception. Again, the point of view that you had. Somebody was hiding shit. You had to pay attention and see that the actions that somebody was taking, they was hiding shit. Uh-huh. Somebody could be stuck though when it comes to this plan. Okay. Yeah, see, it's something about like some type of left hanging energy. Somebody could have been planning to like ambush you or something, get you ambushed. Okay. Hey, and it's giving me like on could be physical because we got 9 wands, but it has a lot to do with spiritual. Like it's like a possession. Somebody wants to take you over. Okay, it's something about you being wounded. So these people could have even been collaborating to do something to you, like together, collectively. Yeah. Ace of Swords. That's the truth. You gain clarity about that. Three of Swords. Heartbreak. That shit was heartbreaking. They was really planning to again. They that was the only thing that they was in sync about, breaking you down. Mhm. See, it's something about you healing though. You healing this denial. You brought something all the way together. You stopped playing with yourself again. Ace of Swords. No matter how hard it was, you accepted the truth. Okay. Yeah. It could be a Gemini as well too that's in denial. About a plan when it came to a Pisces. Okay. Again, this Ten of Swords energy, this betrayal, this backstabbing here. Uh-huh. See, it's something about somebody's family or people that was in this group choosing Karma Waters. Because your confidence is actually hurting these people. It's something about you having the resources. It's something about you being protected. It's something about you being prepared. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And again, you got success when it comes to your influence, when it comes to this power, this control that you have. It's something about a Capricorn, a Leo, and Taurus that tried to steal some type of opportunity or bully you for some type of opportunity, some type of money or something like that. We got a Sagittarius that's walking away because a family member died. Okay. Yeah. Um, that was your read, collector.